Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Okay, Mr. MBB333 is one of my, I guess, um, favorite channels on YouTube. Anyway, he's got a very interesting outlook on the area surrounding the Oroville Dam near California, where all this stuff has been happening. And it's very, very interesting simply because there's been a lot of stuff happening at the same time with um, I think it's the pop star Beyonce, I think, right? Who recently did some awards, and she was invoking some um, goddess, as it were, not a fertility goddess, but I think the goddess of water and of birth. And it was interesting that around the same time we had this issue with the Oroville Dam. But let's leave that where it belongs at the moment, which is on the back burner. But I certainly want you guys to watch this. This is quite interesting. I just found it interesting and I thought you probably guys would as well.
March 5th, Sunday, 4:30 Mountain Time, 2017. What I'm about to share with you is not necessarily in my wheelhouse, but it was sent to me by somebody that's very observant, and I thought I would share it with you. Here's the picture they sent me. It's of this area here in California next to Oroville Dam, probably about 50 miles away. If you look at it, this mound does look out of place. There's nothing else in this entire California basin that looks anything remotely close to that. And then if you look at this whole area, I noticed it's shaped like an eye, but it reminded me of, I'll just get right to the point, the Eye of Horus, because I have studied ancient Egypt, and that's just what it reminded me of right away. If you incorporate San Francisco Bay up into this whole area, that's what I see. That's what you get. I didn't see this other part, though. He saw this, which I'm sure you probably noticed it by now. This is weird, man. You got the Oroville Dam situation over here, and then you've got some sort of an occult symbol right out here in the middle, 50 miles away. Check it out. That looks like this from space. Yeah. See the horns, the eyes, the nose, the mouth, the ears? Yo, that is weird, man. Let's get back and show you another picture. There's another one. You can see it. I mean, it's eerily similar. I'm not even going to speculate. I mean, I'm assuming it was naturally made, but gosh, it is really eerily similar to that Baphomet symbol, which is symbolic of the occult. It sure enough is. And then the whole area, if you pull out, looks real similar to the Eye of Horus, which is significant in the ancient Egyptian culture. So I found that kind of weird, guys. I thought I'd share that with you, considering all of the news that's been coming out of California, especially the Oroville Dam area, and the catastrophic situation that's unfolded and it's currently unfolding. And then you've got this big occult symbol right out here in the middle of it. And if you look at the whole San Francisco basin, or not San Francisco, the whole California basin, there's nothing in this basin that looks anything like that at all. It's totally unique. And that is really super weird. So I will just post that one in News of the Strange and leave that one alone.
Okay, guys, just to add to what he's said so far, understand that this is basically where we've got the subduction zone, where we're expecting and anticipating. It's at least seismically, it's probably the most vulnerable portion of the West to a liquefaction of land and the landslides. Hence the Cascadia Rising. This basically falls at the center of that particular military drill that they did. And we're anticipating, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows best, but I understand that from the three great landslides, the west, the east, and the Arabian Peninsula, this portion along the length of this coastline, all the way up and down, is very vulnerable and may very likely be one of those great landslides, the liquefaction of lands that have been prophesied to happen in the West. I think this is it. This is the location where we may very likely witness it, and very soon. I think this is going to be the one that may very possibly, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows best, goes first. Now, they're probably scientifically aware of its vulnerability, hence why they're scheming and planning and maybe making it look as though they've had a hand in it, when in fact it's the qudra of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it's just the power and the will, the decree of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and the asbab, the means are this binary system, which is again a creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and its effects and its impact on Earth, right, and the locations it would impact, right. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows best, but it's an interesting thing. I thought I'd still, maybe archive it. There seems to be something, and I guess time will tell. Anyway, Jazakallahu khairan wa ahsanu jazaak khairan. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.